And of course, in terms of our economy, Malawi really depends on agriculture. And agriculture sector is the one that provides for about 85% of the people in the country. But of course, we also consider ourselves blessed because we do have great opportunities too. I've mentioned about the beauty of the country. That provides an opportunity for tourism. We have the fertile land. That's why we focus on agriculture. But apart from that, we also have forestry, wildlife, and even unexploited minerals. So we do consider ourselves blessed by the opportunities that we do have. But of course, we do have challenges too. Because as a country, we have set ourselves a goal for development to reduce the poverty that our country faces. About 52% of Malawians live below poverty line. That's about living $2 a day. It's a great challenge, but at the end of the day, we have set ourselves a very optimistic goal that we are going to reduce the poverty that we face by bringing about sustainable economic growth into our country, improving the infrastructure that we need, but most of all, focusing on improving the quality of life of the people by increasing access to basic social services like water, education, and health services. Basically, what we've done is that our development, we have a two-pronged approach. We believe that it's important to improve the quality of life of the people, but it's also important for our economy to grow. That's why we are trying to balance, as we're improving education, health, and access to social services. We are also saying that how can we focus on the sectors that have economic potential. For example, agriculture, tourism, trade, and investment. Because we believe that when our country grows, we can be able to generate the revenues that we need to be able to address the social challenges that we face. So in terms of giving a picture of the direction of development, we are doing both, improving the quality of life of the people, but also bringing about sustainable economic growth. But to do this, we know we cannot do it on our own. We do value all the friends and partners that are supporting us to do this great challenge that we have. But we do believe that in the years to come, we are going to transform our country to become a middle-income country. Not only just by ourselves, but together with our partners and friends. And that's why we value. I felt so touched when I see so many friends what Rotary is doing in our country. As I've said, that at the end of the day, we know we face great challenges. For example, I've mentioned about the poverty, but also in the health area, the HIV/AIDS that we do face, 14% of Malawi's population is affected. We also have challenges with the high child and maternal mortality rate as a result of diseases like malaria. But we also face challenges in terms of trying to increase access of basic social services for our people. But we move optimistically to address these challenges. For example, in the area of water, as I mentioned, that 20% of Malawi, we have plenty of water resources. But access to clean water is another challenge. We have 40% of Malawians who have no access to clean water. And this brings a big problem in terms of increasing waterborne diseases. And as a result, it affects the health of the people. It increases the child and maternal mortality rate. And we believe this is the challenge. Because for us to take on the development challenge that we have to meet the people. So if the people are not healthy, we have already failed before we begin. So we believe that this is a very important challenge that we need to deal with. Apart from the waterborne diseases, the issue of not being able to have access to clean water affects the education of girls. You wonder why. it does increase the dropout rate from school for girls. Because in our culture, the girls and the women are the drawers of water. So when the water is in long distances, for them to balance school as well as going to draw water, most of the time they end up dropping out from school. But also with regards to agriculture, one most important thing that we think is important is to be able to feed our people. And so we need to grow sufficient food. And so using the water, we want to make sure that we can enhance irrigation and be able to increase agricultural activity. Again, looking at still the issue of water, it is very important as we are trying to create the conducive environment for private sector so that industry has access to the water that they need. So water is very, very important to us to contribute to the development of our country. And so I feel very humbled and touched when I hear and see what our friends and partners are doing to help us in terms of increasing access to water, not only drinking water, but also to use it for irrigation to grow food. So once again, I just wanted to say thank you so much, friends from Rotary, for what you're doing, supporting our development agenda, and really building partnerships that make a difference. And I'm looking forward to building stronger partnerships with the Kaiser Rotary Club as we are exploring, apart from the project on water, we'll also be looking at other projects. We're working on a memorandum of understanding to see how our partnership can grow so that we can be able to work together as a part of our strong partners to make a difference to the people of Malawi. And I would like to invite you all to visit my country. When I say it's beautiful, I mean it. And I welcome you all to visit Malawi. And I look forward to building stronger and stronger partnerships that will make a difference to our people, not only Malawi, but even here and in other countries in the world. Thank you very much.